Good morning. I arrived at Mountain Orad in Bawang district. I went from Stutong to Batukawa, following the road past Tondong, and there I took the left turn towards Bawang. Then it is, I would say, less than half a kilometer, and then you can see the turn to Mount Orad. Mount Orad is famous for a warrior, and his name is Panglima Kulow. He's a Bidayuh warrior. The story goes that he even has here on top, they had a fortress which they could use to defend themselves against all kind of enemies. Panglima Kulow, he led his group of people to settle down here in the earlier years. At the moment it is trying to become a tourist attraction, and I must say I never heard of it, so I think there's some work that needs to be done, like making this movie for your people. They moved over here because their original place, Bung Bratak, was destroyed. They lived here until the Japanese occupation, and after the Japanese occupation they came down from the mountain and they settled down here on this lower level. Which in a way is a bit smart, because let's be honest, if you're 90 years old you still need to climb up the mountain every day, up and down, for your groceries or whatsoever. Is a bit too much, isn't it? Now let's have a look at this place for a moment. Now straight after the entrance over here there is a kind of place where you can wash your hands. There is a toilet down there. There is apparently some kind of a cafe over here. Here is Cafe Orad, and I think down there also they will serve later on some food. Now let's have a look here. Kijk. Plenty of parking place, as you can see. Oh, this is the notice board. On your left you can see there is map which tells you where to walk, where to go, where is the top of the mountain, the summit. And here you can see a lot of people having fun. There is a cafe. Over here is the way to the trail going to the top. I see a barbecue. There is here the first sign mark, 200 meters to the top. So let's follow that road. Another part of the trail. Now this is a good reason to take the parang with you, because you just would chop it. I'll let it go now. I need to crawl underneath of it. Good. I'm on the top. No view. Have a look. I think I found another route to the top. Looks like a nice staircase, but we be careful. I can see there is one trace already missing. Let's go up slowly. And another part coming up. Now here comes a part you need to use the rope. I'm at the first viewpoint. I went off the track a little bit, and I'm trying to give you a bit of a view of this Bawang district. Now, beautiful, isn't it? It's worthwhile the climb, man. And this is the top view. Now as you can see, I've tried to clear the path, but definitely some more work needs to be done if this has to become a tourist attraction. Good, I go slowly down, and then we see each other again downstairs. I did climb up to here 28 minutes, so that guess what they say about half an hour, that is pretty correct. And I'm not really going up too fast. You also can imagine I had to find my way to the top. That also slowed down a little bit. Good, let's go back. Good, I'm back where I started. I did it in 50 minutes up and down. Not really rushing. I would advise you also to wear some gloves because of the ropes. You hold them up on your hand and you come gliding down a little bit, can be a bit burning in your hands. On two occasions I must say I slipped a bit because it was wet. The other reason I also came on a staircase that gave a little bit way. Down, down, but not scary. Some of the trays on the staircase were a bit wibbly, but not loose that you say they come off, so it's still pretty much to do. And like I said earlier, a parang to clear the area would be nice, but I also figured this because not many people come over here. Good, I'm going to see whether I can find some other interesting thing here. The road here behind me, you can cycle on, and it goes all the way around the mountain, and you come back on the other side over here at the entrance. So there's a nice trip to do on your mountain bike. The coffee shops and the restaurants here, they open up at about 10 o'clock, and they serve some typical Malaysian food like the nasi gorengs and the mee gorengs. Parking, I've been informed, is free, no charge, good news. And I'm going to look for a coffee shop and then slowly go home, because tomorrow I'm supposed to do another hiking trip. The weather today was nice. It was a bit drizzling in the morning, keeps it cool. Now the sun is fully up, so I expect a humid and hot day. Then this afternoon we're going to rest a bit, tonight a party, tomorrow hiking, a weekend well spent. See you guys. I just ran into someone from the land surveyor department over here, and he basically said that due to the COVID-19 period, people have not yet actually maintained the path to the top, so he will take some action on it. So let's see how this one works out. Good, I'm back home. The way back I used a slightly different road. I went over Jalan Batukawa, turned right over Jalan Stefan Young, bit more quiet road, nice slip road, and I turned left towards Green Height, because there you have to go over a much smaller roundabout. It is Saturday, and I can assure you it is much more busy on the road than on a Sunday morning. That's also why I have a preference for to cycle on a Sunday. Mount Orad, it is doable, but like I said in the movie, some maintenance needs to be done to make it a touristic attraction. But for the locals, the expats living over here, we still can go there. Two new words. I used the word parang. Parang is actually a dagger. Nowadays it is being used just to cut the vegetation in a path or whatever. Gunung means mountain, so Gunung Orad is Mount Orad. Good, that was it for today. I hope to see you soon again. Don't forget to follow me, people. See you.